So today, you know what I'm saying? Today, y'all already know what it is, man. If I'm talking in the middle of this video, man, y'all already know, man. It's a fucking reaction. It's not a fucking vlog, bitch ass nigga. So y'all get with the motherfucking program. But today, we're gonna be watching dumb people do dumb shit. So, with that being said, bro. Let's say this shit, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. And things of that nature. With that being said, let's watch this motherfucking video, bitch ass niggas. Yeah!
We are going to the highest extreme with this experiment today.
We are going to blend this poison ivy in a blender and make a poison ivy slushy.
And my thing is, like, you will never catch a nigga like me doing some shit like this. Like, this is just something that we not doing. Something that I don't partake in, you feel me? Like, activity my kind, when, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
When it comes to dangerous plants in the United States, nothing is more notorious than poison ivy. Today we're taking our electric e-bikes into a local metro park to search for this notorious plant. This is my good friend Ray Tiller. He's been on some pretty epic adventures with me, but he's never been put to this scientific test. Now in 43 years, I've actually never gotten poison ivy myself, so what we're gonna do is test the leaf, the stem, and then we're gonna do the ultimate. Make a poison ivy slushy. That's right, we're going to collect a bunch of poison ivy, blend it up, and paint it on
and just, yeah.
to our skin. What do you think's gonna happen?
I think we're gonna have a
The fuck you mean? What you think gonna happen, nigga? You gonna get poison ivy, dickhead? Duh! Like, this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm fucking talking about right here, gang. It be niggas like this.
pretty itchy day.
All right, let's head off trail.
So how hard is it gonna be to spot poison ivy while on these bikes?
I mean, honestly, pretty easy. You look around us, everything is green, so you would think, wow, is this gonna be a huge challenge?
Yeah.
I'm looking for poison ivy growing up the side of a tree. So
Why the
the second
fuck
I
would
see a
you
vine
even-
going up, that's a good chance that we've found our target. Actually, growing right up the side of that pine tree right there, poison ivy.
That one right there?
Yep. That is poison ivy. Going right up the side of that tree. Three leaves, jagged edges. Look at the thickness of that vine.
You know what's so crazy, gang? I've never known what poison ivy looks like to this day. Well, now I do, shit. But I never know what it look like. Like, shit, hey.
It's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna clip off a couple
Nigga like me though, I'm a city boy, so I don't go near no fucking
of
trees.
different pieces. Oh yeah. I have on the mask just in case you breathe in any of these oils and get them in your lungs. It can be absolutely fatal.
That is a bag of poison ivy. Pretty intimidating.
Very intimidating.
Yeah, and when we're
fucking
talking
right.
about poisonous plants, first and foremost, we have to say never attempt an experiment like this at home. While this may not be a stinging insect, a biting arachnid, or a nettling plant, believe it or not, people have died from poison ivy. But truth be told, there's a lot.
Okay, hey, a nigga like me, I'ma just listen to him cause he's doing this. I'ma just listen to him, but me personally, I've never heard nobody die of poison ivy.
A lot about poison ivy that people don't know. Here's one of my favorite misnomers. Poison ivy during the winter is not active.
That is absolutely not the case.
So people cut firewood and actually have poison ivy vines on it. Even those dry vines can exude those oils. That gets into your lungs, you're gonna be in bad shape.
Yeah, and every single part of the plant of poison ivy has that oily substance. It's not just the leaf.
The oil is actually known as urushiol, and that is what has a reaction with your skin and can cause itchy blisters. And oftentimes it's sunlight that causes the reaction to expedite itself and happen quicker.
You know, no two poison ivy plants are gonna look exactly the same. They can be found with different colors.
My thing is, basically, and I'm sorry I keep pausing the video, but my thing is, they finna risk their life for some fucking clout. And this is what's wrong with niggas. This is what's wrong with motherfuckers now in this world. You motherfuckers risk your motherfucking life for the motherfucking clout.
Now that is a real example of how I know y'all get on this motherfucker and just say any the fuck thing.
This is motherfucking insane. Like,
actually in the fall and sometimes winter, they can be red. And sometimes poison ivy leaves can have kind of a glossy look to them.
All right, let me get my mask on. And now you've had a pretty bad reaction to poison ivy in the past, correct?
I have. It was just a couple of years ago, and it was actually on this same forearm that I had a rash that covered the entirety of it. So I am reactive to poison ivy, and it is definitely not a pleasant experience.
We've written slush, stem, and leaf, and we're going to try out this experiment in reverse order. Beginning with the leaf, which oftentimes can give you a reaction. Second, we're gonna use the stem, which can have a much higher concentration of oil. But then for the grand finale, we are going to blend this poison ivy in a blender and make a poison ivy slushy.
you gotta throw the whole blender away after this. This
when
is
you tell me about the
contaminated.
blender, that gets me pretty nervous.
Yeah, now for clarity,
You can
guys,
never use that
we're not
blender
going to
ever
drink the
again.
poison ivy slushy. So real quick, let's just take a look at one of these poison ivy leaves. I mean, the stem is pretty obvious, but you'll notice that several of the leaves can be different looking. It all depends on what the age is of the actual poison ivy plant.
And something that makes it easy to identify poison ivy, the middle stem on that middle leaf is longer than the other two on the side. That is a great way to identify poison ivy, but still, the general rule of thumb is leaves of 3, let them be. And I love that we were able to find some on the vine and also get the vine itself, because that's another misconception with poison ivy. A lot of people think it strictly grows on the ground, like around trees, but it can be found at head height or even higher.
Oh yeah, poison ivy grow all the way up the side.
Fucking camera, man. My fucking camera keeps freezing. Let me inform y'all now. If you see purple lines on my camera, it's a long story. And if my camera keeps freezing, it's because it's a long story. But yeah, back to the video.
Out of a tree, and it's an incredibly resilient plant, meaning if you think that you've pulled it out of your yard, like you go out with gloves on, a mask on, you yank it out of your garden, you're like, cool, I got it. Those roots will continue to produce plant for an extended period of time. So you have to literally dig down into the soil and remove all the roots to truly get rid of something like this. So Ray, the first step of the experiment is to use the leaf on our forearm.
Correct.
Do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, brains before beauty. I would squish the leaf up. I mean, I want to see results, to be honest with you.
Whew. Here we go. 3, 2.
Wait, dumbass. Wait. Volunteering is crazy. Nigga like me? Fuck no. You gonna have to. I'll catch you on the back end. You go first.
1. I'm gonna rub it in there as good as I possibly can. You can see the leaf coming apart on my skin too, so I'm 100% getting exposed to that.
Jeez, it looks like you're already having a reaction. I can't tell if that's just me aggravating your skin. It would be crazy if you had a reaction within just minutes of poison ivy. All right, now I'm going to go to using my leaves, a nice 3-peat there. So I personally like to get all the leaves squished together like that, almost like a cotton swab.
Yeah.
Give them a little twist, really break up those veins. That's where all the moisture is going to be. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the itch zone.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm a dumbass. That's what the fuck you should have said. But I fuck with you though, Coyote. Nah, let me stop. I fuck with you. Let me not say that you're a dumbass, but this is insane.
With poison ivy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, fun times.
Oh wow, yeah. Really getting in
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna go all the way. I mean, go big or go home, right? I would say that's probably gonna get the job done
It should.
if I'm gonna be allergic. So I will do the honors of going first with
Okay.
the stem test. Just go ahead and go back and forth in a zigzag pattern. Get that worked in there.
How does that feel compared to the leaf?
Scratchy as compared.
I'm like, my thing is, nature is so crazy. Like, it be so much shit out there that's so beautiful. Whole time that shit deadly as fuck. Like,
compared to the leaf. So I've irritated the skin. I've got oil all over my arm. I think that will probably get the job done.
Okay, so I've been squeezing this, trying to get as much juice out of it as I possibly can. I think it's time that I rub it.
Let's cook.
Onto my forearm. Yeah, so I'm rubbing it in there as much as I can. You can already see a little bit of redness from just skin irritation. Okay, I'll give it just another second, and I will call it there. That was a, wow, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
And for somebody who gets poison ivy, I have a feeling that that might get the job done. But it's not going to get the job done like the poison ivy slushy, which is what we're about to make now. To do that, we're going to have to put on our face masks because we don't want to breathe in any of the oil. Then we're going to take this wonderful blender, and we're going to add a little bit of...
Nigga, you got on gloves with the oil on your hands, or you already breathing in the fumes. What do you mean, gang?
of water and slowly work between water, stem, and leaf. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's cook. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ain't no way niggas took a detour mid-video. What the fuck?
Hey, now we're talking.
Oh yeah. Look at our
And we're back. That is our magic.
Like, that shit look like fucking spinach and kale. A kale spinach smoothie. Nigga, if you wanted to take a nigga out of this world, oh my goodness. GG's.
Light bulb.
Imagine the nigga you think you getting a fucking kale spinach smoothie. Nigga give you nothing but fucking poison ivy. It's over. GG's. Over. Oh my goodness. Hey.
Concoction right there. Check it out. That is poison ivy slushy. Look how thick it is. I'm gonna take off my mask.
Okay, I guess I'll join you in that.
I feel okay now that it's blended up. We've got a paintbrush, and we're going to use the paintbrush to paint the poison ivy slushy on our forearms. There's a lot of liquid on the surface, but it looks a little bit like a wheatgrass shot. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the itch zone with a poison ivy slushy. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Oh. You're gonna let her bake right in there.
How does it feel?
It's just kind of cold and wet, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna feel anything right from the get-go, but I was gonna let it sit there and soak on in.
Right.
All right, well, you're up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hell
All
nah.
those oils mixed in and cooking into my skin.
Okay.
Oh, wow, you went for it.
I did. I'm Ray Tiller, and I'm about.
Nigga, you could never pay me to do some shit like this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the clout. You can have the clout. You can have the money. You can have the clout. You can have whatever that shit come with. I'm good. I'll find another way.
About to enter the itch zone with the poison ivy slush. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's bad news for you.
Boy. Oh yeah, I really went over the top with this. Oh my god. So I'm gonna do what you're doing, just kind of let it sit there and kind of marinate. Wow.
You don't feel anything. I mean, that's the big thing about poison ivy.
Yeah.
When I've done plant experiments in the past, all sorts of different nettles, right? The devil's toilet paper, stinging nettle, the gimpy, like it's an immediate reaction. People are probably watching this being like, nothing really happened. You know what we need to do next is we need to actually put it in the sunlight to activate some of the elements of that oil.
Let's do it. Oh yeah.
This looks like a good spot to sit.
I think so.
Poison ivy picnic is what they call this. Embrace the itch.
Embrace the itch.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah, there's no turning back from this. So what's next? We're gonna sit here and cook this poison ivy slushy on our arms for the next 15 minutes. Then we're not gonna wash our arms for 24 hours to see what happens between the leaf, the stem, and the slush. Is one worse than the other? And who's gonna be itchy at the end of this experiment? Coyote or Ray?
I have a bad feeling it's gonna be me.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We will keep you updated over the next 36 hours. I'm Coyote Peterson.
I'm Ray Till.
Niggas not taking no shower for 24 hours? What the fuck? Ugh.
Be brave.
Stay wild.
We'll see you on the conclusion of the poison ivy slush test adventure.
This rash.
Ray ass good. Oh damn, my nigga Ray, they fucked you up. See, this what you get for fucking. You don't. I bet you don't even get paid enough for this shit, gang. You even got life insurance? This shit look bad.
This rash is just brutal, an absolute zinger.
I can't stop itching. Like, I'm having like an insane attack right now. It's weird, like it itches, but at the same time it hurts while I'm itching it.
It's official. Coyote Peterson gets poison ivy. It's actually not as...
Imagine like... Bro, like imagine like having shorts on, going up for a hike, and then you accidentally run into poison ivy. But the poison ivy go up your shorts a little bit, like the leaf go up your shorts a little bit, and then touch your balls. Gang, what are the fucking odds that your... Oh, damn. Imagine getting poison ivy on your nuts, gang. That shit gonna be brutal.
As bad as it looks, and not nearly as bad as Ray's, but I do have quite a bit of bumpage where the leaf was, and the stem. Poison ivy slushy, very, very minimal. I never put any sort of creams or ointments on it. Really, it's when I get out of the shower that it itches, and then my skin is soft, so I've caused like a little bit of abrasion to my skin, but other than that, pretty much fine. Ray, I feel for you, buddy.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Getting to the point where it's unbearable. I woke up today, and ever since then, I've basically constantly been itching my arm. The skin is so irritated. I was trying to be tough for you, Coyote. I was trying to hold out, but I think it's time to go to some of the over-the-counter options and hopefully provide some relief, because guys, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight if it continues to itch like this. This is by far the worst rash I've ever had in my entire life. It's not even comparable.
Yeah, buddy, you out here doing shit for the clout, gang, and this is what you get. This is exactly what you get, gang. I think that nigga Coyote, that nigga immune to, he immune to everything. I don't know. That nigga's a fucking dragon warrior. But you, my brother, you Ray on the other hand, you need to just stay, just chill.
To the previous times that I've had a poison ivy reaction. Now, I can't stress enough, poison ivy is no joke. Poison oak, poison sumac, any poisonous plant like that here in the United States, never ever attempt to intentionally put it on yourselves like you saw Coyote and I do today. My introduction to the Brave Wilderness Plant Pain Index has been a pretty gnarly one, but like I said, severity's going down and I'm ready for my next challenge.
I'm wildlife biologist Mario.
You don't fucking learn, do you? You don't fucking learn your lesson, did you? You did not learn, huh? I ain't gonna cap. That's the end of the motherfucking video. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story is, don't do dumb shit like that. Don't do that shit for the clout, gang. It's not worth it. You seen here. If you didn't hear first, it's not worth it. But shout out Coyote. Shout out what's his name? Ray. Feel me? Other than that, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video so I can get out the hood. Y'all see my room. This shit about fucking, this a box. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe so I can get out the hood. And man, fuck. Bye, bitch.